Hello there and welcome to a brand new game for the channel. I say brand new game, it is not new, not whatsoever. It is very, very old. This game came out in 2013 for the Xbox 360 and probably for a few other consoles as well. Definitely released to Steam at some point. Don't exactly know when that was, but yeah, this is Assassin's Creed Black Flag. This is the game that I was asking throughout many videos, asking for people to go ahead and vote on. And here is your guys' vote there. Yeah, it was looks like it was 6-2 that I asked for people if they wanted to go ahead and vote. I asked people if they wanted to see this game on the channel because recently, if you have not heard, I don't know how many other games got it, but Ubisoft released Steam achievements for this game, so it kind of sparked a new interest in playing this game again. And that's what you guys voted for. So that was the question, was whether we should play it on the channel or not. I was going to play it regardless, which I did. I did play the story a little bit just to have a good time, test it out. You know, hadn't played it in many years and whatnot, so here we are. Okay. Oh, and sorry about the, I already know how I'm going to have to do it, but yeah, this game does not alt-tab well. If I alt-tab, here's exactly what happens. As you can see, the whole game just freezes. All the audio is gone, so I'm not going to be able to alt-tab, so I'm going to have to cut in sections and stuff like that. So it's not going to be very fun, but anyway. And we're also going to be playing this game with a controller too, because the game is way easier with a controller. Even though, yes, it's not exactly another thing, but also I played this game. I played a few playthroughs through the Xbox 360. Got it on Xbox One, played it a few times there, and then got it on Steam and played it a few times there. So I've gotten my definitely hundreds of hours of enjoyment out of this game. We also have all the DLC because I bought this a long time ago. Unfortunately, this game is no longer available to buy on Steam, which is kind of sad, because arguably it is one of the best Assassin's Creed games out there. So, and I say one of the best is just an opinion, so don't get angry or anything. It is just an opinion. So we're going to go ahead and start a brand new game. Now, unfortunately, because of the way Ubisoft servers are set up, when it comes to player data, as soon as I launched the game, recently when the Steam achievements became live and you could actually start earning them again, or start earning them on Steam, it gave me all of the achievements that I'd earned before, as well as the... there's another thing, I'll explain it later. When we get to that, when we ever get to that portion, but yeah, it's there was a portion of the game as well that's kind of an online thing based on your internet connection and whatnot. So you get your internet connection, and it's kind of an online type of deal for single player, and you cannot reset those stats or anything like that. So we'll just have to go with that. Unfortunately, like I said, I have over half of the single player achievements. So. Here on Steam. Yeah, it was kind of sad, but we'll still earn. I'm sure we'll still earn a few. So let's stop wasting you guys' time. Let's go ahead and get started in here, and go ahead and play some single player. So also just a quick little note: I'm not going to talk through the cutscenes, or try my best not to. And we will have subtitles turned on. So anyway, let's go ahead and get on into it. Let's go. Alright, here we go. Let's do it. Can't wait. Oh, and I've tabbed out. Arguably one of the best pirate games, too, in the...
Hold fast! She's on us! See her! Climb the cannons!
And this is why, because of the boats in this game, the ships.
Enemy fire!
Wait a minute, we're not supposed to hear that voice yet? Not that far in the game. I missed. There we go. There she goes. And now we gotta sink this big one. Oh, jeez. I got damaged pretty hard there. There we go.
The magazine! Let's go now! Douse the flames! Get in there, you mongrel!
Is it dangerous? Edward? Privateering, is it dangerous?
Wouldn't pay so nice if it weren't.
Why not sail with the King's Navy? Earn a proper wage, sail under gentlemen.
Sod the Navy's gentlemen. For every shilling I'd earn, the captain gets 600. That's no way to earn a fortune.
We don't need a fortune.
It's not about need, Caroline. I want food that don't make me sick. I want walls that hold back the wind. I want a decent life.
How long would you be gone with these privateers?
A year, I reckon. 2 at the most.
All right. No more than 2. Promise me.
Oof. Should also mention too, it's a little bit of a, I don't know if you'd call it a content warning or not, for this type of game, because this game is supposed to be pretty lore, or pretty history accurate as far as, because the Assassin's Creed games have always been pretty historically accurate for the time, so and I already know some of the stuff that I'm talking about, and those who have played this game and know the stuff I'm talking about, but yeah, we have to be just a little bit of warning of that. Although I do have all the DLC, so content should be good, but yeah, so just, you know, for the times, it was a different time back then, you know, in the time that this game is supposed to be representing.
Was it good for you as well?
Havana. I must get to Havana.
Well, I'll just build us another ship, will I?
I can pay you. Isn't that the sound you pirates like best? 100 escudos.
Keep talking.
Will you or won't you?
You don't have that gold on you now, do you?
Bloody fucking pirates!
I'm on to you, Snakesby!
Alright. I mean, for a 10-year-old game, it's not, you know, not too bad looking. Everything seems to be working well as well. So, yeah, still don't have a second
Come
screen.
on, mate. We're off to a bad start.
So yeah, I think a lot of the collection type of stuff I'm probably gonna leave out, not in this first portion. We'll see how well everything goes, and we may have to turn off the music if it ends up being a copyright issue. You know how some of these games can be on the old YouTubes, but yeah. So for this beginning portion, yeah, we're just gonna collect everything on the island because I'm a 100%er, of course. I like to 100% my games, so yeah, that's what we're gonna go for. And I'm not gonna cut content as much as possible. The only thing I'm gonna cut is just me, like when we get to a certain portion of the game, there's this bigger town or city, I guess you could say. That when we get to that, it's going to
It's
be.
100 leagues or more to Havana. Will you walk that distance?
No, it's a long ways. There's a lot of ocean in between us and them. But yeah, I spend like an hour or two going through and doing all the contracts, collecting everything, you know, doing all the little side activities. So you guys can let me know if you want to see that or not. But for this beginning portion, we'll go ahead and show it. But and since I have all the DLC, if we actually look at our map here, whoops, wrong. There we go. If we actually look at our map here, you can see I can see where all the treasures are. So we're gonna go ahead and go around and collect all those. But yeah, and I don't know, it doesn't let you zoom out of the map yet. But yeah, the map for this game is actually pretty big. It does take a while to sail around and stuff like that. Yeah, like I said, arguably one of the best Assassin's Creed games, as well as arguably one of the best pirate games out there as well. On top of that, if this game had added multiplayer to the main story, I would say arguably one of the best games of its time. The game is definitely pretty damn good. Like I said, I've done many playthroughs of it, and I haven't gotten ever tired of playing this one. Definitely one of my favorites. If I had the money, I would take advantage of the winter Steam sale for all the Assassin's Creed games. Get the huge collection all at once, all the way from the first game. It's like, 'cause I played most of the Assassin's Creed games up until the one that was past this one. I can't remember which Assassin's Creed game that was, but it was one of them, and I was just like, Assassin's Creed games have gone downhill. I'm done. We'll move on to another franchise. Because they used to be really good, and used to be extremely lore accurate. Or, I keep saying lore accurate, I meant like history accurate, as far as a lot of the events and stuff. They used to be extremely well versed in history and all that stuff.
Oh, Git. Where's he running to?
I don't know, where is he running to?
Fire and I'll kill you.
But yeah, this game is definitely easier with a controller. There's a lot of like kind of auto controls, I guess you could say, when you're going about the world. There we go. And we're probably going to end up dying to fall damage a few times. So that's just how it goes. Because as well with the Assassin's Creed games, the climbing and stuff like that has always been a little bit of an issue every now and again. So, where just every now and again, the main characters that you're playing as will just randomly do something stupid and get you killed. You're just like, what the heck? Okay, so we need to go down this way. And since I know where everything's at, it doesn't matter. We'll just collect. And they definitely did make it worth your time to collect all that stuff, even though it's like little bits and whatnot. the reason you want to go around and collect all the chests and all the treasures and stuff like that that are on the map. You will definitely end up getting a lot of money very quickly to afford all the various like upgrades and whatnot. So it's definitely worth your time. Like I said, this very first one we won't skip any of it, any of the collection type stuff. Just kind of show you what it's like for me to run around and collect stuff, and then and then I'll start cutting it out. Except for when I get up to it, of course, because the treasures are kind of random. Can we loot this guy? Yes, we can. Oops. Oops. There we go. Yeah. Hopefully the clacking of the controller is not too bad. Message in a bottle. And some of these, like, you gotta manually read the messages. We won't read those, but you guys can read it if you like, you know. Pause. I'm not gonna sit there and read all that. We got shanties. Yep, so the shanties definitely as well. They give you all the lyrics to it. Really nice. Wish you could look at all these. He was born 1693 in Wales and died in 1735. So he had a decent life as far as like length. So it's a decent life. That's the ship we were on. And this is the ship that attacked us, or we attacked it, probably. I mean, we are pirates, that does make sense. And then all the DLC kind of treasures and stuff, and all this stuff I've collected over time. Like I said, some of this stuff, like some of that, is definitely the progress on it is not resettable. It's not possible because it's all based on their server, the Ubisoft servers. So. Since it's based off the Ubisoft servers, you can't just go in and reset your progress because they didn't give anybody an option to do that. So unfortunately, that's how that is. It's like I can reset the Steam achievements all I want. Like I could literally go in and get an achievement manager and remove all of the progress from my achievements, but as soon as I load up that game again, it's going to give me all those achievements back because they all get triggered as soon as you load up the game. Because it checks with the Ubisoft server on your achievements progress, and it's all the I think all the Assassin's Creed games are tied together into one big progress chain as well in a rewards type of sense. Oh, that's already. Yeah, just go ahead and skin it. And when I played Red Dead Redemption, the first one, I skinned everything. I killed all the animals that I came across and skinned them all. I made tons of money that way, too. What the heck is this chest? Am I blind? It says I'm... Oh, it's down there. Ow. My knees. So that's up there, probably. We'll go and grab that. Like I said, I'm gonna 100% everything, as much as I possibly can.
We could work together on this.
The classic Assassin's Creed dive. And I've got the settings on this game to the best of their ability. There is some jank with it, like you can't have, even if you have a really amazing graphics card and CPU, you're like way over even the recommended stuff. You're way over it. If you turn up certain graphic settings, the game lags itself to death, even though you're not using your resources at all hardly. And you're just like, what's going on? It's just the way. This game is like 11 years old, so it's kind of understandable that you're going to have some kind of jank with the newer technology. You know, like playing like us. Can't remember which game it was. I think it was Need for Speed Underground 2 I was trying to play a few months ago, and I could never get the game to work, and that was because the game is expects you to be on a single core CPU or something like that, and with new quad cores that everybody has, it doesn't want to run. Even if you put it into backwards compatibility mode, it doesn't work quite right, or it crashes constantly. And then the way to fix it is to go into the game files, and inside of one of the text files in there, you type in
Keep your
foobar,
distance.
and it just works. Ow, bastard! Oh, now we gotta kill him. Now we have to kill him. We cannot go and get that other stuff just yet. Not allowed. Oh, right in the back of the neck. That's all right.
Senor Duncan Walpole, I accept your most generous offer and await your arrival with eagerness. If you truly possess the information we desire, we have the means to reward you handsomely. Though I will not know your face by sight, I believe I can recognize the costume made infamous by your secret order. Therefore, come to Havana in haste, and trust that you shall be welcomed as a brother. Su más humilde servidor, el gobernador Laureano Torres y Ayala.
Mr. Walpole, let's collect your reward.
Yep, we are pirates. Alrighty. Now, of course, we're just gonna ignore everything back that way, and we're gonna go finish our collection route. Yeah, you can't just go and collect and then go to where he stops. You have to follow him, otherwise you fail. Because there's like a distance thing. Can't remember. Yeah, I think we need to go up this way. I also like too that they gave you options for the different costumes. We'll get later on too. So if you don't like specifically the costume, you can change it. As well as there were many other options for like DLCs and stuff that you can get for different customization options and whatnot. And you can't even buy all the customization options. A lot of that you have to earn through the gameplay. So, like the cool stuff you can buy, but there's also cool stuff that you can earn too that you might want. Yes. Up we go. And like I said, hopefully don't have any copyright issues. I would definitely love for there not to be copyright issues, especially with the shanties. I can't play this game without the shanties. Damn it! Oh, I screwed that up hard. Oops. Are you supposed to? Ah, you're supposed to go over this way. That makes sense. Of course, we'll adjust if any of the volumes need adjusting as well. We'll adjust those as we go. Oops. see, I can't remember how to get to these. At least you can mark these, and then you can tell if they're high or low and whatnot. So, through the water. Oh, and if you watching right now have not seen this game, you're in for a huge surprise. Oop. I don't even have those yet. Nope, don't have those. I do not have those. They were broken. Oh yes, and this too, if you don't know this is up here, you'll eventually run into it story-wise, and I'll tell you how to interact with this, but you can interact with it from the very beginning. Pretty easy. Just match up the rocks here. Otherwise you gotta come back. Damn. It didn't lose any health though. That's all I thought. It moves this tiny little stone, and then all of a sudden there's that there. What's funny is we don't even know about those yet. We're not supposed to. Right. I can sell you. That's a little busted. Apparently that bridge doesn't like animal carcasses. Like I said, I mean, look, I already have like 3,000 reals, I believe they're called. Oh yeah, and this one too. Let's see, where's it at? There it is. So you see that up there? That is a shanty. If you want more shanties for later in the game, I'll try not to spoil too much. You gotta chase these things down and catch them. Now, when you go and get level with these things, and they start flying away, there's two different directions they go, depending on how you approach it. And some path, like one path will be damn near impossible to catch it, and then the other path will be super easy. I believe the easy path was this way. I can't remember. But yeah, as soon as we climb this tree to go get it, it's gonna fly away. So we're gonna go ahead and go up here, here. There it goes. See, it flies away. I also got all the tutorials turned off, so, because I already played a good distance of this. Now, if we want to catch this one, we go this way. I think it was this way. We go around. I might have screwed that up by going into the tree there. Yeah, I did. That's okay. We can get it in a minute. Yeah, I ran into that tree, but if you run around the water, it's a little faster. So that's down there. So you can see how this icon's on my radar, but see how it's kind of grayed out? That's because I'm not on the same level with it. Basically means that it's either above me or below me, which obviously there's nothing above me, so obviously it's going to be in a cave, especially because I can stand right over it. It'll be in a cave, more than likely. Well, obviously because I can stand above it, but we'll just grab some more of these, shall we? Collecting these are good for not only money, but for crafting as well. There's a bit of player crafting in this game to make yourself personally stronger or better. Yeah, there we go. See, once the shanty reappears, then you can go and chase it. Try this again. I always fail this one the first time, and I don't know why. I don't know, I just end up messing up. Yeah, that's right. We go this. Is it this way? I think it's this way. Yeah. Yeah, see, now I'm ahead of it. There we go. Yeah, you don't want to run it. You don't want to chase it through the water because you run slowly. See? It's like, And if you go underneath this, it's a bit of an animation, slows you down. So just run around it. Alrighty. So now we're gonna let's see. Dang it. Wrong one. Again. Looks like the rest of them are all in that cave, so we're gonna go after this, which is down there. Okay. Don't go jumping off the cliff now. Okay. There's nothing to climb up on there, but all right. You know, 11-year-old jank. There it is. There's the entrance. Oh, come on, let me. Won't let me on top of that pole for some reason. Do I need to go a different way? I should be able to get up on top of it from here. Okay. Guess I gotta get up a little higher then. Ah, here we go. We're on level with it. We can enter through the waterfall. Guess that's one way in here. Is that one? Nice, making money. Like I said, you just spend a little bit extra time collecting stuff in your area, and you'll definitely make money very quickly. Now we can finally move on. So I want to go on top of this branch here. First things first.
That schooner will do me just fine.
Yeah. Schooner over there. Little trade ship. Luckily for us, there was somebody here. See another cave behind a waterfall. Entering restricted area. Put your head up. No. Sometimes he does.
Sorry, Kingston? No, our destination is Havana. Merchants. Quiet, you bleeding pirate! You'll hang for the rest of it out there! Sir, I had nothing to do with this attack. My crew and I have merely anchored to water and resupply. Hold it! Stop them! Give me one reason I shouldn't vent your skull. Take my sugar! Take anything you like!
And we're going to be hearing that line a few times.
I'll pay you! Anything you like!
That one too. We're going to be hearing that for a little bit. No, get down. No, get down! Down!
Oh god! Oh god!
That one too. Yeah, because we don't want to rescue him just yet, because I believe it triggers a cutscene.
Take my sugar! Take anything you like!
Okay, I need to get up to that spot there. I don't remember how to get up there. I thought it was from over on this side, but
I'll pay you! Anything you like!
yeah, you can see the birds up there. Okay. I think we might have to get up there from here. Go ahead and mark it.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Yep, you go up this way. There we go. Then we go up.
Take anything you like.
All for this animus fragment.
I'll pay you. Anything you like.
Please walk onto it. There we go. There we go. So now our next thing to, oh, there we go again. Next thing to grab, of course, is going to be this. You can see we've got the howler monkey here. We've got jaguars here and wild pigs here. So if we want to grab any of those three animals, this would be a great place to come back to at some point.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Alright, now we gotta take out all the guards. Let him see me.
You then. Stop. Take my sugar. Take anything you like.
Their vision range is really low, by the way. Wouldn't whistle.
I'll pay you. Anything you like.
There, another one down. Guess you could loot them for money, but
Oh, God.
you only get, usually you get in single digits or maybe even do it double digit reels, so it's not really all that worth it, to be honest.
Take my sugar. Take anything you like. I'll pay you. Anything you like.
This guy see us. Hey, you.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
You wait until that circle fills up halfway and it'll flash, which means that you got their attention. And then just do that.
Take my sugar. Take anything you like.
Should be able to grab this. Let them see on us. Alright. And this gives us a map to the exact island we're on, because you can see the boat in the drawing there. And then from here we want to go up this way, and there's a water cavern right here. I want to go and grab, so...
I'll pay you.
And those are definitely worth grabbing. Which I know exactly where it's at, because I've done this portion a million times. Now what's cool about this game is you'll collect a bunch of treasure maps usually, not for the area you're in, but you'll collect treasure maps, and then what'll happen is if you go to an island or an area that has that treasure map, or the treasure map leads, the game will tell you. It'll say, hey, you're in an area where a treasure map leads, and then access your treasure maps. Now, if you have, that is if you have the tutorials turned on, so. I don't know if it'll work with the tutorials off, actually. I'm not sure. It's been a very long time since I last fully, got into this game. $1,500. That ain't bad.
I'll pay you. Anything you like.
I wonder if it's going to do the double execution, or the double assassination. Nice. Brutal.
By God's grace, sir, you saved me. A profusion of thanks.
Is that yours?
It is my vessel, yes. But here lies its poor captain, and I have no art for sailing.
I can pilot her myself, no mind.
You don't mean to abscond with my ship, do you?
I'm Duncan. What's your name, friend?
Steed Bonnet.
Well, Mr. Bonnet, let this stay twixt us. But I'm on a secret errand for His Majesty the King, God save him, and I must get to Havana with speed.
Ah, That is a relief, sir. Havana is also my destination. Our ways lie together.
Natural allies, then.
You put me at ease, sir. To think I took you for a pirate when you first appeared.
Did you?
Yes. You have uncommon way of handling yourself. Quick and easy, if I may say. Gave me quite a fright. But all things considered, I think it's turned out to be a rather fortuitous day, hasn't it?
Alrighty.
Lacking a rowboat, I'm afraid we'll have to swim to my ship.
Hardly the worst thing to happen.
How did you get out here? Did you all swim over? I didn't see a rowboat or a wreckage of one either.
Oh, this is difficult. I should have taken the coat off.
I do like this character. Character's funny. Oh, okay. Could have just climbed over the normal ledge, but decided, no, this other ledge is better. Like I said, sometimes it does weird stuff.
Welcome aboard, Duncan. She's a modest schooner, but well suited to my purpose, trafficking cargo from my plantation and such.
She'll do fine. There's a strong wind now. Let's strike to full, shall we?
Let's do it.
There's a tug of the wind at my hair. I find a bracing comfort in the feel and smell of the ocean. The raw stink of possibility.
That's a top way of seeing it.
Yeah, and the boats in this game control
We've
rather
really
well.
opened it up now, haven't we?
Yeah, we have. Yeah, considering that most of your gameplay is
Those sailors
boats.
were quite animated by the idea of pirates roaming these waters. Is it a real danger, do you suppose?
A possibility. But most pirates stalk the windward passage between Cuba and Hispaniola.
Oh, I see. Yes, that is a bustling strait. But I shouldn't worry about being waylaid by pirates, truth be told. My ship is small, and I have nothing of immense value. Sugarcane, its yields, molasses, rum, that sort of thing.
There's not a pirate living who'd turn his back on a keg of rum.
Well, yes. Yes, I suppose that's true.
Oh, yeah. Didn't think we would make it. I didn't want to slow down. No brakes. I didn't want to brake. At least we're not sailing off the coast and then sawing down trees from our boat. Yeah. That guy really enjoyed that one.
You're a natural sailor, Duncan.
I did a decent trick at the helm some time ago. 2 years before the mast as a privateer.
Dash my buttons. Your life seems a grand one, if I may say. So full of adventure. How marvelous.
I've seen my share of strangeness, aye.
Privateer in boats. Man, I do love this game.
Fantastic work. Very promising. All right, easy now. There you go. Welcome back. Well, your numbers look good. Now let's make sure we can break your brain, all right? I need you to move your head and look at these lights just here. Look up. That's it. Down. So far, so good. Let's get you up.
It's a little sensitive on the looking up and down thing.
So, welcome to the Sample 17 project. Before you get started, you're gonna need this. There you Go. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Hello, bonjour. C'est bon? It works?
Nice.
All right. Let's take a walk. Your file says you've done some memory research before, but not to this extent, which is surprising. You're very good. The data streams are very stable.
Sorry, I got distracted. I want a sound system like that. That sounds amazing. Or that seems amazing to have.
Impressive, right? This building is barely 6 months old, but Abstergo Entertainment has been a studio for a few years, since 2010.
Oh yes, Abstergo. The evil corporation.
Maybe you saw Liberation? That was our first title powered by Animus Tech. That was just the tip of the iceberg. Soon, we'll be unveiling commercial Animus servers for the whole world to enjoy. They'll offer passive experiences, of course. Edited versions of real history. But only the exciting parts. And we think we found the perfect subject for our first full-length virtual feature. Caribbean pirates. So that's your gig.
It's a little
It'll just take a
janky.
minute, okay?
They know what
Nice.
they're doing.
And these characters.
Well, thank you, Nancy. Bonne journée.
C'est bon, tout est prêt. Magnifique. Merci. This is for you. The primary tool of our trade. Your communicator. Power it up and give it a look. It's pretty slick. You might have noticed that security seems a little light around here. That's because your communicator is your key to getting around.
Hmm. Seems a little crazy to have a elevator
See
in
that
the middle.
flashing wireless signal? It means you're hooked up to the elevator. I'll let you do the honors. We're headed up to the Sample 17 studio, 2nd floor.
That's what I'm saying. Seems a little crazy to have an elevator in the middle of a fish tank. That's a little nutty. You know.
You ready? Let's go.
Again, little janky.
Ah, there's the boss, Olivier Garneau, our CCO. I'll introduce you. Bonjour.
Salut Mélanie. Ça va bien?
Well, thanks. Have you met our new hire? Just started today.
I haven't. Bonjour. What project?
Sample 17, the Kenway line.
Haytham, Connor...
Edward, the pirate.
Ah, yar, matey. Very exciting. Welcome aboard. Mélanie, can we talk in your office for a minute?
Just let me get this one settled and I'll see you in 5 minutes.
C'est bon. Nice to meet you.
So, this is the Sample 17 floor. We're diving into the memories of one very generous donor, Desmond Miles. We're pulling all the best stuff from his DNA. And hopefully one day, we can forge some fantastic experiences from what we find in there. This pair of legs is John, one of the wizards in IT. He's just fixing something for you.
Not fixing, calibrating.
Calibrating, right. So here we are, your very own Animus workstation. This is all yours, so sit back, relax, and find us some good footage. If you need any hints or tips, the Animus is loaded with tutorial programs, so you'll have no problems. And I'll check in on you later. Happy pirating.
Yep. Now it wants us to immediately connect to that, but we don't do that just yet. We'll go ahead and you see these they're little sticky notes, and we want to collect these, essentially. And once we have them all, they'll make a little more sense. But yeah, I can't remember how many are around here, so I'm just gonna take a look. I know there's one at... Oh, can we sneak in here? Nope. I was like, can we grab that note while the doors are open? Nope, not yet. Guess that'll come later. You know, we'll get access to more areas later on as well, so no big deal. Where's my mouse cursor. Oh. Your passport to success. Okay. Yeah, there's 20 sticky notes in total, and you want to collect all those if you want the full list. But yeah, we'll just go around and collect all of those. Too bad. Somebody has a motorcycle helmet for some reason. Very strange. Yeah, pretty typical office building though. I think there's a note by this person's computer right here. Oops. Sorry. It's just so if people want to read it, obviously they can pause and use the arrow keys to maneuver about. Is it? I can't remember. You can do frame by frame even. Can't remember how to do those though. But yeah, we definitely want to collect all of those as well. Like I said, we're going to be 100%ing this as much as possible. Depending on how well it's received and whatnot. If people really hate the game, then oh, I can walk in here. But yeah, this, like I said, this is one of my most favorite Assassin's Creed games. I haven't played any of the most recent ones. Obviously, I don't have money to buy brand new games, but yeah, this was definitely one of my more favorites, though, just because I love the whole pirate theme and whatnot. A lot of fun. A lot of enjoyment is had out of that. And when I did play one of the Pirates of the Caribbean games, I don't know if there was more than one, but I definitely played one of them, and it was a horrible experience. It was because you know how movie games are. Games that are based on movies, they are not good. Not usually, anyway. Okay, I think that's all the notes for this area. We need to go this way. Need to go all the way to the exit. Need to go downstairs. I think that was all the ones. I don't remember where all the notes are at. I know where some of them are. Yeah, I don't remember where any of this is at. I think there's at least one down here. I know we've seen it on our way by. Is it? Oh, there's one of them. Just collecting all the notes.
That's enough to trigger a bleeding effect.
There's either one or two that you can access. There's two. There's one of the characters from one of the earlier Assassin's Creed games. But yeah, I would definitely love to have all the Assassin's Creed games and go back and play, because that's a huge nostalgia trip, just like this game is. It's a huge nostalgia trip. Back when those games when they first come out, and you're playing them and just having a good time. I remember how janky the first game was, the first Assassin's Creed, with the whole auto movement. It was a little janky. It was a little janky. It did not work well sometimes. Sometimes there was just your character would just straight up jump off of a building. Oh, and I remember Assassin's Creed, was it 1 or was it 2, where they introduced guards on the rooftops? So, because to avoid most of the guards and stuff in the first game, you would be up on the rooftops because you know after a while you become like notorious, and guards attacked on sight essentially. And then I think it might have been the first game as well that did that, but they put guards on the rooftops after a certain point of the game, and it made the game extremely frustrating to play. It might have been the second. Like I said, it's been too long, too damn long since I played those, but I would definitely love to go back and play them again. Like I said, huge nostalgia trip for me. Okay, I think we have all the notes in this area. Obviously they disappear, so not too bad. But yeah, I think we have all the notes that we can possibly have. We can't access any of the other areas, so. Like the level 1 and level 2 clearances. Can't access those yet. Yeah, I think we have all the notes, so let's go ahead and go back to our Animus here. But yeah, basically when virtual reality was not as big of a thing as it is now.
Welcome to Animus Omega, Abstergo Entertainment's proprietary ancestral memory research tool. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns about how to operate your Animus console, please contact your project supervisor, Melanie LeMay. You have been registered as part of the Sample 17 project. Your primary research target is Edward James Kenway, born March 10, 1693, Swansea, Wales. Calibrations complete. All signs normal. All systems optimal. Extra neurotransmitters activated.
Oh, Havana.
Lively Havana. I've been here once before. It was a truly awful pleasure.
See someone you know?
No. Just putting on a friendly face. I shouldn't want to be mistaken for a pirate again.
Right. Flash rogue like yourself must be cautious.
Yeah. Mad to think Spain and England were at war 2 years ago, isn't it? Here I am, bartering with Spaniards like they were my cousins. Nothing wrong, Duncan?
No, it's nothing. Sand in my hampers. So where's the best squad in town? I'm dying for a quick kip. Or a siesta, should I say.
I'm just headed to a public house now to meet some merchants. I could show you the way.
Well, lead on.
I hope you'll tarry a bit while I conduct my meeting. It'd be a great relief to have a man of your stature nearby. Yes, misunderstanding.
I can hang about. I might have a drink. Well, they don't take kindly to pirates here, do they? Wonder how...
Oh, just, yeah. Again, like I said, as I said at the beginning, a little bit of a, kind of visual content warning, essentially. I mean, there's no nudity or anything like that, but yeah, this game, when they made this game, obviously the Assassin's Creed games were extremely accurate to the history of the part that they're trying to play here. So a lot of the a lot of the visuals, a lot of the chatter and stuff like that was definitely as close as they could be, really, to accurate. So yeah, you know what I'm talking about in a little bit here.
Roland Rial's bought these men this perch.
Sorry to interrupt it, but I just had to get that out there because just got to put out the warnings out before we continue.
Hola, ladies.
Don't know these women, do you?
No, they charge money for that kind of privilege. A few dozen reals for every hour of knowing. Keen to meet them?
No, goodness no, I'm a married man.
A married man of their forte, mate.
Aha! Here's a purveyor of personal defenses. I should acquire a blade for myself, Duncan, just as you have.
This rusty razor's nothing to admire.
Even so, I appear a mere kitten walking so close upon you. Perhaps a small dagger would suit me. Let's see what he's selling.
Maybe I'll buy a sword too. We'll both jump rank.
Oh, we'll be quite the pair, you and I. Twin devils.
Twin
Lend us a
devils.
few reals then. I did save your skin.
Of course.
Cheers.
Alright. Okay, so I have a whole bunch of other stuff as well. But yeah, sword sets. You can see we have 7,200 up in the top right, and then you get these little stats for each of these types of swords. We got the British. It wants us to buy the British cutlasses, which we will in a minute. But yeah, look at all of our options here. My favorite. So I'm trying to remember. Yeah, see, I have Ezio swords from one of the characters from one of the Ezio Auditore. Auditore. I can't pronounce it correctly, but yeah. And then Altair as well. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that last thing. But yeah, these were great assassins in the earlier Assassin's Creed games. And I got Altair and then Ezio, and then from the previous games. I believe that's a DLC you had to buy at the time. Unfortunately, I can't buy them anymore. I think it was Officer's Rapiers that I had when I last played this game. I think these are the best ones. Because they have a speed of 5, a combo of 4, and then a damage of 3. They have a lower damage output, but they're a lot faster. They're very fast. Unlike, say, something like this, the Pirate Skimmer, or Skimitar. How do you pronounce it? Whatever. I'm botching some of these pronunciations. Just botching them. But yeah, this one it has a damage of 5, but it's incredibly slow. So we're just going to go ahead and buy this one. Because that's what it wants us to buy.
That's a better fit for me. How do you fare?
And then we're going to go back in and we're going to swap these because obviously the one that we just bought, this one here is speed of 2, combo 3, damage of 2. You know, it's an okay. It's kind of meh in my opinion. So we're going to go ahead and go sword sets. Then we're going to go all the way down, and I might grab... See, this one's pretty good. Damage of 4, speed of 3. I might grab this one, the Altair swords, because they're a bit faster. So we're going to grab those. And then ammunition. Smoke bombs. I think... Does the game give you smoke bombs, or do you... I'm just going to buy them. I have money. We'll just buy them. We have some smoke bombs. Pieces of art. Of course, you can buy all these as well. And then we're going to sell our hunting goods. So we have a bunch of bone. 200 there. And then wild pig. Like I said, I collected some wild pigs so that we have a little bit of money to sell. So.
Only enough for a small knife, sadly. Still, it'll do in a pinch. Oh, puffer duff. I have led us astray, Duncan.
Oh, no matter. I'll get us a better view. What are we looking for?
A tavern with a sort of courtyard interior. My goodness, you're an agile chap.
Every finger's a fishhook. That's how you tell a true sailor.
Yes, a fine way to put it.
Down. There is a animus fragment over here. Let's grab that while we're climbing this tower. Yeah, supposedly the locations are also very historically accurate.
We're not far. Hang tight.
Oh, he's brought me blind. God, what do I do?
He dropped me blind.
I can't breathe. I think my
Stop or I'll break your knees when I catch you.
Now we want to tackle him. We don't want to kill him. Just want to tackle him. The hell? I think the AI got confused there. Come back here.
I'm close at heel, shitbird.
Come back here.
Here I come.
Here I come. I am sitting down. Remember those old commercials? Holy crap.
Don't
Jeez.
make me chase you into the harbor.
So fast.
Right, best.
Now we just wanted to catch and loot. Oh, I guess he's not going to back down. Okay, come here. Oof. Oof.
You robbed the wrong man, mate.
Yeah.
A fellow with dangerous friends.
Very much. 9 reals. Holy crap, that's all you got robbed for? I would have just let him go for that. I love how he's just like, lend me some reals, and then it's just like, you have like 7,000. Yeah. I'm getting down. Yeah. Sadly, I don't speak Spanish, so I can't understand what they're saying, but...
Duncan! By Jove, you're alive!
Of course I am. That filch was no fuss.
Oh, yes. Ah! We've arrived.
I think he
I'll be just
knows.
here.
I do think he knows
Fancy
as
meeting
well.
a Welshman deep in Dago country. I'm English myself. Biding my time till the next war calls me to service.
Lucky King George, having a piss pot like you flying his flag.
Oi! Skulk! I've seen your face before. You's mates with them pirates down in Nassau.
Shut your fucking gob or I'll fill it with shot, you hear me?
Edward, is it?
You bastard! Hey, I warned him.
Oh! Right in the nose. Alrighty then, gents.
You want a dust up? I'll give you one.
I have to follow the tutorial so that...
Come on, lads. I've seen bigger arms on a bird.
Yeah, grab and throw. Attack, counter. Knockout. There we go. But I use the knockout option always, or the X button essentially. Bam! Edward's a beast.
You're not leaving me.
I'll catch you up.
Perro inglés.
Smoke bomb to escape combat. Yeah, so the optional objectives are part of the 100% completion, so you have to do those. And then we're just gonna run away. Huh? No. Later. Keep moving. Oh. Let's see. I don't see any hiding spots yet. It's gonna piss him off. Just keep going. Yeah. Haven't found any yet, though. You. Weird. There we go. Got that one. Oh, there's a hiding spot here. Is this it? Bully in the alley, yeah. I like that one. Oh, that's a shortcut, not a hiding spot. Is it up here then? Yeah, there it is. Okay. And we just wait here. Oh, it wants us to escape the circle too. Okay. Wow. That was not where I was going. Sure. There we go. Yay, everyone complete. And see, tackle the pickpocket and then use smoke bombs. They got little side things. So there's all of our activities, by the way, that I was talking about that I'll probably cut out for the most part. But yeah. Looking good there. Okay, so I guess what we can do, I'm just trying to think, based on the time, we could go around and collect everything. So basically when I enter a new area in this game, I will go around and collect all of the stuff. We'll get all the viewpoints, we'll get all the treasure chests, all the animus fragments, and all that stuff. So I like to do all of that now. However, though, given how much time that we already have on this this very first episode, this will be a test episode, so just to see what YouTube thinks, you know, on the whole copyright stuff, because I know some of the music can be copyrighted in a lot of these games, so gotta be, you know, gotta tend to be very, very careful. So probably just gonna go ahead and leave it here, and yeah, we'll continue this next time. We'll start off with the collection bit and collect all of the stuff. We'll do the contracts, and by contracts I mean these inside of these areas here. There is these ones here, these assassination contracts. You'll get a few of them per location or so, depending on how many there is. And we'll do those as well as, like I said, collect all the stuff. We'll collect all the shanties as well. Because like I said, collecting all this stuff is actually well worth it. It does take some time to do, but it is well worth collecting. So we're definitely going to go around and collect everything. But I think we'll leave that for next time. And we'll try to keep these episodes around an hour or so, and whatnot. Or at least to our best ability to the story. Try to keep things well maintained. But what I'll do is I'll cut out a lot of the travel time in between each of these collections. We'll just kind of do what I do on Satisfactory, which is I cut out the location and I only show you me collecting it and moving on and stuff like that. We can do it that way, or if you guys want to see everything, you can let me know down in the comments, you know, stuff like that. But like I said, that is going to be it for this very first episodes of Assassin's. Very first episode. I said episodes. The very first episode of Assassin's Creed Black Flag. Yeah, like I said, one of my favorite games. If you have not seen this game at all, definitely let me know down in the comment section. Be like, this is my first time watching. Be like, cool. You're in for a fun ride. It is a very good game. Very fun to play. It's a little dated, but you know, still very fun game to play. So, but again, like I said, that is going to be it. So I do hope you enjoyed. Oh, and before you go, I would like to give a huge shout out and thank you to all of the investors you can see here. Seriously, thank you. You guys are awesome. It is much appreciated. And until next time, I guess it's a goodbye.